All right, what's up, guys? Today, what we're going to do is look at the G1 climb in the previous special league, the 20-star special league. Um, I recorded my last few matches, kind of making the climb. I thought it'd be interesting to go over it, kind of talk about what the plan was, how it worked. We don't see 20-star too often, so it operates a little bit differently, and I think that makes it interesting. Anything different than normal is interesting, I think, just because it gives some variety. So here's the overall stats. This was recorded the day after it closed. So I played 66 matches, so not a lot, 2 full days of wings roughly. And I went 44 and 22. So really nice win rate at 66.7. Hit right at 1400 on the dot. So unlike the special league that's finishing right around now, not enough people played to make anything other than 1400 plus Guardian. Like in the current one, people over 1400 are still going to be C3 because it only takes 2500. But in the 20 star, not as much participation. So 1400 was all you needed for Guardian. I hit it right on the nose. So let's go ahead and take a look at the matches. And we'll kind of talk through them, the pick ban, the strategy, all that good stuff. And I will try to pause it when relevant and speed it up and slow it down when we need it to be speeded up and slowed down as well. So this is kind of the start of the climb at 1367. So you can see, it takes a little while to get going. Some ups, some downs. A lot of the cleave stuff going on, which was happening for everybody in like World Arena lately. Like it's all been a Swift-tacular competition lately. So it's all about Swift runes. So I'm getting my Swifty units in there. They first picked Sierra. Great first pick. I tried to first pick 5 total stars. I love the Lulu. Love the Lulu. It's only 2 stars. Goes with a Fran that's 5 stars. You get 3 nat 5s after that. So they started picking Cleavy type stuff. I picked my 2 fast units in Okeanos and Barbara. They picked up another speed lead and a Gianna. Scary. I picked up the Vanessa speed leads. So let's see how it goes. They banned the Vanessa, trying to just outspeed, which is a great strategy for them because all I have is the Fran speed lead. Let's see if I can make it happen. Been long enough, I don't remember. All right, so yay, I actually got it. That might have been greedy, though. Like, I took the Will off the Sierra so I could get a full team stun, so I feel good about that. But had it not boosted enough, my Oki might not have gone. They're tuned right on top of each other, but I guess it's possible. Whereas the more guaranteed boost would be on the Konamaya. But I think it worked out. We got the full team stun with Okeanos. We took the lead in the situation. We got up immunity, and we're good. As soon as you control the Lucian, you're good to go. If you let a team like that get going, you're in trouble. All right, next one is Hacky. Take a look at the draft here in a second. He first picked Fran, very smart. I wanted basically any of the 3 of Lulu, Fran, and Vigor, like forever, because they're really, really good. So, feeling great here. I got the 5 stars out of Lulu and Vigor. This is pre-nerf Vigor. He went with Monkey and Ragdoll, which is scary and sad. And so I went, okay, I can Bruiser, and this is how I Bruiser. I Bruiser Vela and Tyrannus. And so then he went with Juno and that thing, the dark Lulu, that does like switcheroo, changeo, whatever. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can have that. We'll get rid of the Ragdoll because it has the best win rate of anything on his team and is broken. I mean, it's the unit that doesn't require you to do anything and just win. It just gives you free wins. So we're going to get rid of that. Make him at least push some buttons, make some choices. We start working on the Monkey just so we don't get revenged and stunned while we don't have immunity. He's done the changeroo thing on the Tessarian, which is fine. It's just Tessarian's attack power. He doesn't have a ton. He gets most of his damage from his passive. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm just trying to kill a Fran here, That's what I want. Vigor being ridiculous, get the Oblivion on the Monkey, immediately cleanse, which is smart. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, I've got heals, I've got revive, I've got Oblivion. Like I don't feel much of a problem in this one, so I think this one's going to be a pretty easy win. A Tessarian that goes through and does well is super deadly, but it's super hard to get it to work. Especially against Molly. Tess against Molly is fool's gold. You think it'll work, but no, it just never does. I think the best way to do it is just to blast a target with like a sniper or something against a Molly. Don't let Molly take turns. Molly taking turns is bad. All right. So let's take a look at the final draft here. He started off with Fran. Again, great pick. I went with the same thing, Vigor, Lulu. Then he did things that are scary, like Artamiel and Triana. I went kind of basically the same draft. I had it in the Diana because he had the double water. He banned the monkey, which I think was interesting. I don't know that it was bad. He didn't have a great choice because I had double cleanse, double immunity. So the monkey's probably the best bet. The monkey just wrecks all that blue stuff, and it's going to be really hard for him to kill. Like, I don't know how he kills it. So he's working on Diana. We're giving Diana all kinds of immunity, and she's going to immediately blow it because that's what Diana does. And I go in on the fairy. I don't know if that's the best call, but I want something I can kill. I probably should have dismounted the Barbara, like, in retrospect. That just seems smarter. But, you know, you're in the moment. You're like, die, fairy, I can kill you. But they're tankier than you think. You think they're not going to be too tanky, but they're pretty tanky. They're tankier than you realize initially. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that amazing defense break from the Barbara. When she gets it, it just hurts. It's so hard to come back from. So now I'm like, oh, man, I went on it again. I swear I would have gone on the Barbara. That just seems smart. But that is not what I did. I did not do that. That thing is just tanking me with the Fran. So he's basically playing like Hero Ball, where you have one unit that you just protect forever. You'll see that with Mina's quite a bit. People that have units like a Han, Daphnis, you just keep them alive, and they're really, really devastating when left alive. And so now I get smart, but it's probably a little too late. This feels like a loss to me. Losing the vigor to something I had total control over. Like, I dismounted that thing so easily. I should have done it earlier. The vigor would still be alive. So I get what I want in an actual kill, because it's easy to kill things that are crit damage attack on slot 4 and 6 instead of the fairy. So that was clearly a mistake. My Diana gets stuck in human form because I'm greedy, but luckily I heal it. I get out of it, and we go back to town on the Fran. The Fran is squishier than the blue thing, Lucia or whatever. So we're going to work on it. The only thing is you got to be careful with the Diana, which I'm way too reckless with Diana. I need to be smarter. But if you let Triana proc, she's going to cut your Diana, and then you're sad. So don't do that. Don't be like me. So I procced it this time on purpose, knowing, you know, I can kill it in one more circuit of Diana, and there's not a lot he can do. He's relying on the Triana damage, and I've got, I think, enough to see this home. So we recover from the early kind of back-to-back misplays, just missed target selection, you know? And that's the sort of thing that it's hard to see in the moment that you're wrong, but you're wrong. You're so wrong. And that's something I need to get better at. All right, this is Bash. I feel like I've seen him up in like G2, G3 at some point. He's pretty scary good. And yeah, I'm a little worried. I have a concern. So this draft, I went double immunity Josephine into the stun of Sierra and Oki. Diana's a damage dealer because I'm riding a Diana high. I'm like, Diana cannot lose. You know, like, you get one unit where it just carries you in a couple matches, and suddenly it's like you want it in every match. You know, maybe not the smartest thing, but it happens. So I ban out the Lauren. I think that's smart. It's the only defense break, and it's the pushback. And in my mind, I'm like, I'll be all right. But I think I make one critical mistake here. That is something I'm trying to get better at. Don't bring Veligul into Okeanos. You're relying on him to miss, and if he doesn't miss, which he shouldn't miss, 85% of the time he will not miss, your Veligul is useless as a form of immunity. Bring something like a Wusa, you know, bring something that can outspeed him and actually give you immunity. Highly would recommend that. I make that mistake more often than I should, and that's exactly what happens. Veligul's reset, Veligul's dead through a variety of means. Sierra, Beast Monk, Beast Rider, but yeah, they reset and then they kill. And you think Veligul's going to be some sort of safety, but it's not. Not into Okeanos. Ban something else. You just can't do it into Okeanos. I make that mistake so often. I'll pick Veligul a little early, or I'll allow the Okeanos, assuming I'm safe on immunity, and I am not. So we get the 3-turn fence break on Fran. There's the nice cleanse from the Triana. And he's bombing me up. He's cycling me. I'm in deep doo-doo here. He resets the Diana. Makes me sad. But I get a proc, so that's kind of nice. Do I make the mistake? Nope. I proc the Triana. He's off his heal. But a nice sleep there and a proc is sadness. And then, yeah, we're done. Kind of almost close if I was a little smarter in my my selection, but no. He had it going on there. Some premium plays by Bash. And oh, look, it's Bash again. Yay. It's so fun when you lose to somebody in a way that you're like, and then you get him again, and you're like, can I beat this guy? But I picked his unit, so that's always fun. You feel good about it. The Verd pick is probably kind of sloppy there. The Antares is also a little bit not great. because he's got triple healer, so he's playing hero ball with either the Juno, which I think the Juno's a great pick by him, or the Savannah. Savannah's scary. I banned the Fran. I guess the immunity was what I was scared of, but I don't know. I like that reset on the Savannah. That's kind of similar to what his Oki did to my Veligil. You take away all his incredible utility right away, right? So I feel good about that. I'm like, yeah, okay, that was smart. I did a smart thing this time. Dismount the Beast Rider. Happy times. Lost my my Vigor there real quick, which is sad. My Vigor needs to be just a little more tanky. I have him on crit damage and... Or not Vigor, whatever unit I had there. Little not tanky enough. I think that's a problem. My Vigor is also a problem, though. Needs to be tankier. Crit damage is good, but then they just die. Alright, so it's kind of dicey right now. Because he's got the strip, he's got the heal, he's got the defense break. And I'm just trying to plow through if I can. Missing that stun on the Vigor is a problem. Oh, there goes the CR. That's a big time problem. Because now I have no damage. And he's got nothing but healing. And I have no idea how I can beat a Juno. Like, it stinks when your eventual loss is like 3 units down the kill chain. You're like, alright, if somehow I manage to kill this Triana, then I got to figure out a way to kill this Vigor. And then, that's when you know for sure you're done. And he played it perfectly. He killed off the one threat to his kill conditions. Like, if Sierra was up, in theory, I could have played Hero Ball with Sierra. Oh, nice taunt bash. I appreciate that. That's real handy. Why did they add emotions into the game? Or the emoticons? Look, he's doing it nonstop. Bash, we see you. We see you doing that. I wish there was an ability to turn them off, because it seems like they're only used for evil. Like, I've never seen someone use an emoticon emoji thing, and people be like, that was cute. I enjoyed that. That was good fun for both parties. Like, it's never fun. I don't know. That's just a personal opinion of mine. I don't know if you guys share it or not, but I find them to be not super fun. They're almost exclusive use for taunting, which, as a teacher, I don't like it. I don't like the taunting. All right, let's take a look at this draft. So I first picked Vigor. That's about right. I like to do that. He went Sierra Fran, which is smart. I got in the Lulu, and I went with Diana because I love Diana. Apparently. I just love Diana. She's so good. He went with Kona Chongpeng, which is another broken unit, which got to stay broken. Like, lucky you, Chongpeng. But I went with the Monkey King and the Veligil. My theory here is those are all pretty solid picks. I've got the immunity. I last pick the Vela. And I leave the Leona because in my mind, to kill a Leona, you need 2 defense breaks or a defense break and a bomb. And I've got 2 defense breaks. So I'm like, I have the ability to kill Leona, theoretically. So if you have the ability, you have the option to leave her. It's a little scary, but sometimes you gotta make those choices. Missed the defense break. Had I not missed, I think I might have been able to get something done there, but with the cleanse, probably not. All right, so we're over the Leona kill. We're gonna go on Sierra now. Get the nice defense break, but get bombed in pony form like a chump, like a fool. But luckily, we get to get a quick heal in there, and now my Diana is in dicey town because she's still a person. But hey, she's a pony again. Everything's fine. Well, let's go kill ourselves a Fran. And then she does silly broken things like get an additional turn. Go and kill the Fran. And now I'm feeling real nice because we proc into a heal from the Lulu. So that one was a bit of a bummer. Sorry about that person I just played. I don't know your name. All right, so at 1390, we're feeling pretty good. 1390, we're getting close. We're fighting Requiemus from France. He first picks Vigor. Sad. I like that. I take the Fran Lulu, which I'm like, that seems okay. It's already my immunities. And my Fran is not my bread and butter. And I don't really like Fran that much as a unit, which is not good for me because I need to like Fran. Fran's really good. I just don't like her. I don't know. So I don't like to play her, which is my own fault. He goes Molly Sierra, which is sad. I take the Monkey because I feel like Molly players always want the Monkey. And the Monkey's a decent little counter to Molly. And I look at what he's played, and I'm like, Monkey can fight all 3 of those units pretty well. So let's go with it. We pick Diana because we're insane. And then he picks Double Fire. And I'm like, okay, Okeanos and all that. That seems good. He's probably going to ban it. That would be he bans it. I ban the Vigor because that's his anti-crit, his triple defense break. And I'm like, I'm going to make it happen somehow against this Double Fire. I'm not sure what my plan is here. That doesn't seem like a great idea. But that's what I did. So let's see how I did it. All right, so I don't buff with the Fran. I'm not sure why. I think I was trying to bring the Daphnis down a little bit and also not have something for the Daphnis to nuke. I think that was my plan. I don't know. Let's see if it ends up being a good idea. Okay, so yeah, he goes after the Diana, which does not currently have a buff, so it doesn't get defense broken. And we heal up, so we're feeling pretty good there. We got through the nuke, but now we're bombed and we're sad. Oh, Diana, you're in trouble. And, oh, yeah. That, I thought, was a great play by him. When he did it, I was like, what is he doing? But he got the free kill with the tectonic shift, and then he went into the Daphnis and killed the Diana. I was like, oh, that was smart. That's annoying. That was really, really smart. Because I probably would have been like, gotta kill Daphnis and not thought it through. Like, that was, I think, a really good play. All right, so now we're definitely in deep trouble. We play it out, I think, just because you like to see how things work. But, yeah, I don't see how there's any way we can win this. The double fires with those shields and stuff, and the molly, it's like... It's interesting to see a molly with a fire collie thing, because it's so squishy that you would think molly doesn't really protect it too much. But the glance protects everything, so maybe it's fine. I don't know. Molly's just good. Molly's just real good. All right, Requiemus, you made this harder, because now I got to keep playing to keep climbing. So we're going to fight JD85. All right, so he's cleaving, right? I'm like, oh, it's a speed lead. Imagine that. So I went Vanessa Triana, which I think in 20 stars is not a bad idea. It's hard for that type of team to get through. Because I used to play that kind of team, and you see Vanessa Triana, and you're like, ugh, it's already 2 counters, and you're sad. Okay, so my draft, I think, is low-key hilarious, so we're going to talk about it. This is my go be slow somewhere else cleave, and just counters all his stuff. He's fast, but he becomes slow because I've got the light sniper if he buffs, which he has to buff. I've got the Omduat if he takes turns. He's going to take turns. And then I got Vanessa Triana to back it up with the Miho to just finish everything else. So it's like don't cleave in here. Go cleave somewhere else. I guess slow is not correct. Go cleave. Don't cleave here. No cleave zone. That's what it is. No cleave zone. Because look, he buffs. Sniper's gone, which is smart by him, but it's kind of a force ban. He buffs again. Oh, look, it's Omduat. Boom. Double stun. He does insane damage with no defense break, though. Like, let's tip our hats to that Shimate. Like, holy cow, that's good damage. Though I think I later checked and my Triana was missing a rune. So that was my bad. I think I played Triana the last 2 matches and was missing a rune both times. So not my best move. But we get a kill on the main damage dealer, and then we have Miho left. So love those quick matches. All right, final match. Spoilers. I'm going to win this one because I finished G1, and I'm not currently G1. He's G2 at 1508. Face regret. Let's see how the picks play out. Him picking Barbara into Monkey is a little funky to me. So I first pick the Lulu, which, I don't know. I think from my matches, I need to have a better plan on what my first pick is. Like, sometimes I just first pick, like, for grins, like, just winging it, and that's not smart. Like, you should have a plan. And I'm like, Lulu this time, Vigor this time, and, like, I need to have a real plan. I can't just wing it as much if I want to win consistently, so something to look into. What else? So I really like the Monkey into the Vigor, and then he picks, I think, 2 other things the Monkey kind of deals with. I think the Barbara the Monkey deals with extraordinarily well. I'm not sure why the Barbara was the pick there into Monkey. I guess against the Verd, maybe? But then I double down with the Ethna that just counters all 4 units you see there. He goes to the Miho. I'm like, okay, we'll go Triana. Worked okay last time, gives us another heal. But again, it's missing a rune, so sadness. He bans the Ethna. Not a bad idea. Yeah, probably the best ban there. In theory, the Monkey's slow enough. Maybe he can work on it and bomb it, stuff like that, is my thinking. I think that's probably a good ban by him. I banned the Fran because no immunity for you. I want to defense break you and stun you and stuff. So no immunity for you. How am I going to deal with the Miho? Don't know. I don't know. It's not the Monkey. It's not Bird. So I guess it's the other 2. So yeah, that was. I don't know. No plan. We're just going for it. All right, so we're working away, trying to kill this Barbara. There's the bomb, but it's just sitting there. So I guess we already cleansed? No. We have so many cleanses on this team. So I think detonating it, you got to detonate. I don't know why he didn't. I think that was a misplay for him. All right, 3 turns defense break. That is sad. I don't like that. Okay, we're healing up a little bit. Oh my gosh, it still hurts, but we're still healing. We proc. He's still working on it. We get the Barbara down. We got a defense broken Sierra cooking there. So hopefully there's the kill from the Monkey. And now, oh, Lulu, you're dead. That makes me sad. We get a hit on the Barbara. We're trying to kill this Barbara. So close. We're even verting into the Barbara. Because why would you vert into a Miho? That's crazy. Gotta vert into the Barbara. Clearly, that's the superior play. So he's working on the I think that's a misplay by him, working on the Verd. No, Verd, you kill Verd. Guaranteed 100% all the time. Don't kill Verd. Kill anything else. You know you kill Verd, is my thought. You don't want to do that. Unless you're just so worried about turn cycling that you're just trying to stun. I think killing Verd is you're killing something you will guaranteed beat. And you're leaving things alive you might not beat, is my thought there. So he's working on the Triana, which I think is smart. We're still critting him like crazy. Oh gosh, we crit him again. He's stunned. Hey, old 5 runes Triana comes through for us there. So that was the little climb. You can see I finished right at 1400 because I'm like, I'm done, get out of here. No more, no. So we finished it off. I hadn't gotten G1 in a special league in a while, or anywhere. So it's kind of nice, you know. Kind of feels like maybe I know what I'm doing a little bit. I don't know when I got the G2, but I guess I just played more that season. Played about twice as many. I don't know. There was one season where it felt really easy. I don't remember what it was. So we're going to look at the runes a little bit that I used. Here's the Lulu. Basically on my Hathor runes, but switched up to be a little bit more tanky and a little less accuracy. So 267 Violent Will. Yep. Bigger 256 with 1100 defense and 37k HP crit damage. Probably could do a little better there with the HP. I think that's what I took away from that. Barbara, 210. This is my Barbara build for a while. Good accuracy. A little low on the crit, but I mean, it's Barbara. I don't know. Defense is okay. HP is obviously bad, but it's Barbara. Her HP is always bad. So close. I just need one more Will Rune and I can take her off of Broken. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, Verd. It's Verd. You know, triple revenge. Tanky as I can get it with some speed. Tessa. I don't know if this is the best Tessa build, but it seems okay. It's got a lot of what you need. It's got accuracy, 20% accuracy on its artifact. All right, Veljul, it was real quick, but it was like 260 something, 261-ish, I don't know. But Violent Will, oh yeah, 262. And I think the stats are pretty good. HP is decent for Veljul, but not enough to survive a defense break if you're not careful. So I need to be more careful. And no, her weakness is her health. Lots of defense, not a lot of health. His. Veljul's a man. I apologize. I don't know. I want Veljul to be a girl. All right, here's a Sierra. 251 speed, 91 crit rate, 65 accuracy, so yay. In terms of the survivability, about 30k HP and 1200 defense. A little light on the defense, but, you know, it gets it done. Violent Will, and all the artifacts are additional damage. Diana, I kind of love my Diana build. So it's 46k HP crit damage and about 1200 defense. 178 is a little on the slow side, but it's Diana. On Blade to get the crit, but I don't know. Here's the Monkey. Someone was asking about the Monkey build earlier, so it's 228. But, you know, everything you need, defense, HP, attack. Yeah, good Monkey, good. Violent Revenge. I like Revenge. I think it needs Revenge, because if they want to hit the Monkey, they need to be punished. They want to hit anyone else, they need to be punished, right? Like, Monkey just punishes people. All right, here's the Fran. On Swift, I don't know. 295, I don't know. It shouldn't be on Swift, but that is everything. That was the Special League 2 Special Leagues ago. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions or, you know, comments that I did something funky or should have done something differently, let me know. And, yeah, we'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody.